So I don't know about you, but I can't do things I don't love doing. I was never able to enjoy working for someone else's dream, and I was always a bad employee and lasted a whole 8 months in my first grown-up job. I realized early that my soul has got to be connected to my work at hand. I've got to be passionate about how I spend my time to make money. And I need things on the outside to be in alignment with my things on the inside. And so I followed the call of my passions and turned them into the way I make a living. And I want to help you do the same. Hey, what's up? My name's Conni, and in today's video, I want to talk about how you can turn your passion into profit, into a business, and actually make a living doing what you love. I followed my passion to scuba diving and became a scuba dive instructor back in the days. And then I followed my passion and started my own online business. I became a travel blogger professionally and a creator, really making a living doing the things that I love, writing and photography and making videos and teaching others and sharing my experiences. So if you're like me and you're drawn to follow your calling, the thing that you're passionate about, then this video is for you because it's not rocket science to make a living with your passion. So maybe you really love a vegan or healthy lifestyle, maybe you're really into photography or into traveling and surfing, but you are stuck in a job or doing something else that you don't really enjoy doing, that doesn't really set your soul on fire. There's always this other thing, these other passions that you're always drawn to, and you're daydreaming about making a living just doing that every single day. I personally think that you should bring your passion in alignment with the way you make a living and not get stuck doing things that don't light you up every day. So for one, watch this video because I have a lot of cool tips coming up for you. And second of all, come on over and join us at my inner circle, my membership community. It's called Co-Create. I just opened the doors again. It's a really awesome place for creators and entrepreneurs who want to make a living with their passion and start successful businesses. So come on over at co-createspace.io. It's basically the sponsor of this video is my own inner circle community. So the first thing I want you to know is this. This whole process, it's a process, okay? I will never advise you to just jump ship, quit your job tomorrow without having a backup plan or a safety net or enough money saved up. There is no such thing as making money fast. This whole thing takes a while, and depending on where you are and how passionate and committed you are, and also how much time you have at your disposal to work on your new business every day, it will probably take between 6 months to a year for you to be able to properly make a living off of it. And it really also depends on how quickly you realize that, okay, you have to treat your passion as a business. So for the sake of this video, I'm assuming that you already know what that passion is that you want to turn into a business and turn into a full-time gig. Now, I would recommend that you first research all the different options that are out there for you to monetize your passion. Figure out what business model speaks to you the most. So here are a few options. Number one, there's client work and offering services to other people. This can be in the form of freelancing. Let's say you're a web designer, maybe you do translations, maybe you're a photographer, but also as a coach, a life coach, a business coach, a health coach, or a consultant. And that's probably one of the easiest ways to get started and get money rolling in. And then of course there's physical products. And then there's digital products. Physical products can range from, basically anything that you can buy and hold in your hand physically, or clothing, merchandise. And then digital products, anything from ebooks or online courses, any sort of training where you teach other people stuff, or even assets like LUTs for Premiere Pro, or presets for Lightroom, or maybe an app or a software as a service. If you're into blogging or YouTubing, then affiliate marketing would be a really great way to monetize that. That's how I make quite a bit of money, especially also through my travel blog. And then there's sponsorships. Again, really good for blogs, YouTube, and podcasts. And alongside all of that, you can of course also teach people offline in seminars and workshops. Maybe you want to be a public speaker. So as you see, there's a whole wide range of options for you to monetize your passion. And the first step for you is to really figure out what speaks to you. Do your research and find out how other people are monetizing your passion. I'm personally a fan of combining different sources of income. So for example, I make an income through affiliate marketing, but also selling my own digital products or physical products like merchandise, or even doing mentorship. So I coach people, I mentor people as they build their businesses. And then I have my membership community. The way that I also started is I first started freelancing and providing services for others. And at the same time, I was building my blog and then eventually started selling my own digital products. I was making more and more money with affiliate marketing. And so I was able to get rid of the clients and fully focus on just kind of running my own digital product, sort of passive income business. So let's say you're really into writing. Now you can offer your writing services for other people. Maybe you could be a ghostwriter or write blog posts and content for other bloggers and platforms out there. You could also eventually start your own blog about writing and teach others how to write. You could then do some affiliate stuff, sponsorships, and also develop your own maybe ebook or online course teaching others how to write. You can coach other people one-on-one as they're writing a book maybe, or you could develop your own writing app, or maybe even come up with your own notebook or journal, a physical product. So there's all these different ways that you could potentially make money with your passion of writing. Or maybe your passion is filmmaking, which is also one of mine, and you learn more and more about filmmaking and making videos and cinematography. You start your own YouTube channel and you start producing videos and films for other companies or personal brands or influencers. And again, you could then come up with your own online courses and digital products or LUTs. You could coach other people. You could do a group coaching program. You could develop your own camera backpack, or maybe even create a co-working space for other filmmakers or YouTubers and bring them all together. I recently came across the concept of a triple threat through my friend Miles Beckler, who's an awesome internet marketer and also a YouTuber. What that means is, what are 3 passions and skills that you have that you can combine into your superpower? So in my case, it's marketing skills plus visual storytelling, photography, videography, and then also minimalism and being a digital nomad. What could be your triple threat, your superpower? Now in the beginning, you might think that you're not good enough yet to start a business around your passion or your interests. And my advice for you is study the best and then become decent. You don't have to become an expert to build a business around your passion. All you have to do is develop your skills to a place where they're good enough, where they're decent. Put in deliberate practice every single day. Read the books, do the online courses, and then push your boundaries and learn actively. So then the next step, obviously, is to actually start making money with your passion. And my advice for you is to start a side hustle business while working your job. You're gonna have to invest at least 2 or 3 hours every day, and more so on the weekend, that you can dedicate into building up a business. So yes, it means you're gonna have to use up all your free time and also figure out more ways that you can make even more time to use to build that new income source. And you keep your job until you have replaced parts of your income. The goal should not be to replace all of your income, because that'll probably keep you waiting for a very long time and you'll never actually make the jump and quit your job. Another good idea would be to save up an emergency fund so that when you quit, you have about 6 months or so in the bank saved up that will make you feel a bit more secure and safe as you jump board. So this phase, as you're building up your side hustle business, is also the experimental phase. You're kind of experimenting with different things, and you're probably going to come up against some resistance and fears, and it's really about figuring out, is this really your thing? And if you're starting out offering services and freelancing, then The best way to get your first clients is through your warm network, your own network that you already have, your friends on Facebook or in real life. You know people right now, and those people know people, and that's the best way to start offering your services. I personally don't even think you need a website to start offering your services. I think that having a good Instagram bio, having a well set up Facebook profile, or even just a Twitter profile can totally suffice to get you going and get your first clients. One thing that many people forget as they're starting out making a living with their passion is that they don't ask themselves the big questions. Number one, what's your big why? I know it's your passion, but why do you really want to make a living with it? Why do you want to turn that into a business? And second of all is, who do you want to serve? And what do these people have in common in terms of what sort of challenges do they face? What are their problems? You gotta be clear as to how your passion serves other people. And then with a lot of this information, you know who you're serving and what their problem is, and you know your big why, and you figured out ways on how you can monetize your passion. That's when you can then kind of write it all out in a one-page business plan. You don't need to have 30 pages full of predictions and analytics. I believe it's more important to have a nice summary of, here's what I want to do, here's the people I want to serve, these are their challenges, this is the solution that I have, this is how I can monetize this potential ways, this is how I think how much money I could potentially make with it in the first year, and these are the first steps I need to take, these are skills I need to learn. I highly recommend that you validate and test your ideas first before going all in. I wrote a whole massive blog post with thousands of words on that whole topic of how to find a really good business idea and how to actually validate it and make sure that people want it. I really invite you to figure out a way that you can get people to pay you before putting too much time and effort and energy and resources or money into developing your product. And I'm a huge fan of building a lean startup, a lean business, bootstrapping. There's no need to invest a whole lot of money into a business when you're just starting out. Now, as you go from passion to business, you really have got to get excited about marketing and learning new skills. Now, here's a list of skills, like some are tech, some are more marketing related, that are really valuable for you to learn. Copywriting, how to build a WordPress website or on Squarespace, email marketing, Facebook ads, or maybe even Google ads, how to edit photos or create little graphics, how to create epic content, that it be with blog posts or podcasts, videos, and how to actually sell. Make a list of the skills you still need to learn and then go over to, for example, Skillshare or Udemy, or just here on YouTube, and find ways and videos and tutorials on how to learn that kind of stuff. My advice is always to build an audience first and then give them what they need. So go out and create really valuable content for the audience that you want to serve. Choose a platform, choose a medium that suits you best. Maybe it's writing, then it's a blog, maybe it's video, so YouTube or a podcast. And then become a creator instead of just a consumer. Share your knowledge, your experiences, share your learnings, share your perspectives, document your process of maybe also starting a business. And as you build this audience and you create more and more content and you figure out what your audience's needs are and their desires, that's when you can then start monetizing and really give them the solution to their problems. You do need patience and grit and commitment, and you need to be willing to do the work every single day. So the first step for you right now, once you finish this video, is to go out and research options on how to monetize your passion. What are other people doing? And then figure out who you really want to serve and who your audience is, the people that you want to help. And then brainstorm a lot of content ideas and start publishing content regularly on your medium of choice. Make a list of new skills and marketing knowledge that you need to learn. And if you're freelancing or offering services, start building your portfolio by giving away your services or your sessions, your work for free for a while before you then start charging more and more money. Dedicate time every day to work on your business. Maybe in the beginning it's only 30 minutes or an hour, and try to increase that over time. And then set yourself goals. When do you want to quit your job? How much money do you want to have in the bank before you quit? And also, how much money do you want to be making from your side hustle before you jump ship? And so I really hope that this video helped you on your journey. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. Come and join us over at Co-Create. I think if you made it this far in the video, you'd be perfect in our inner circle and you learn so much more. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Mwah.